Ladies and gentlemen, fellow YouTubers, this is the dude, that dude. Y'all already know, and if you don't, I am the unexpected wonder. And all I gotta say this time to begin with, another day, another One Piece discussion. Yo, man, the more I talk with commenters, the more videos I see, yo, like, the One Piece world is like endless. This is why it's where it's at the top and well above. I don't care what anybody says, above the other mangas. The other mangas are trying to catch up to that level that One Piece is at, because the fact is, just look at the amount of videos. Look at the amount of videos I've done. It's getting from a third to half my videos maybe have been One Piece related discussions and such. So yo, One Piece world, the One Piece world, Oda, man, I gotta give you props for just the expansion possibilities. You know, a lot of this speculation, but we base it on logic because we get little tidbits, a bunch of foreshadowing, yo. Oh my goodness. Anyways, for those who don't know and can't tell, I haven't seen my channel, haven't seen my videos before. I am a One Piece addict. I say that pretty much every One Piece video and even on some other ones. And also, my channel does a wide variety of videos and topics. Requests. I'm taking requests most definitely. Yo, just hit me up. And just no foolishness. But pretty much anything's, almost anything's on the radar. Because, like I said, I deal with a wide variety. Now, to the discussion at hand. Crazy, I know you see the title. One Piece. Luffy. Gear 4th? Gear 5th? What? Well, you gotta understand. Here, I'm gonna give you a quick synopsis of how I came up with even said title. Now, I was watching the Phone 999. Of course, I gotta give a shout out to that dude who does work, who is factual with his stuff. Phone 999's video, One Piece Greatness. The limits of hockey. Okay, and he was talking about how, you know, Monkey D. Luffy, you saw in Fishman Island, how his Red Hawk, it was gear 2nd combined with armament hockey, and it was inflamed. And he said it potentially, you know, y'all saw, for those who know the manga, Virgo and his full body, and I ain't trying to give too many spoilers, but by this point you should know, just saying, read the manga, ladies and gents. Virgo, Vice Admiral Virgo, his full body armaments hockey. Okay, and the phone was saying maybe Luffy gear 2nd full body armaments hockey engulfed in flames, he was saying tribute to Ace or whatever. I'm not even gonna go say that, but that's what he said. And then in the comment section, I was talking to a dude, and pretty sure the conversation's still going on. And so the dude, and I had mentioned what Phone said, right? And he was saying, but he reminded me that Black-Legged Sanji already has said fire-based attacks, like full body and Hell's Memories and all that. And I'm like, oh yeah, dude, you're right, you point dead on. And then I brought up something, and amongst other things, but I brought up something made Luffy gear 4th, gear 5th, because like I just said in my One Piece Doflamingo War, Luffy, I say, and I've been saying this, Luffy is on the level of the admirals. Now, until we see, you know, that proven wrong, I have to assume, because we know Law can beat Vice Admirals. Hell, Bartolomeo defeated Vice Admirals. You know, Sanji could handle Vice Admiral. You know what I'm saying? Pretty sure Zoro can handle it. So we know Luffy is superior to Vice Admirals. And so with Admirals, I say he's on par. I say he's Admiral level. Now, with that being said, don't get all twisted. When I say that, I say he can keep up with Admirals. But can he beat Admirals? Hell no. That's what I told the dude. Hell no. He ain't at that level beating Admirals. And I say this, if he can't beat Admirals, I don't think he can beat Yonko. I don't think he can beat the Yonko. No. Because we get the vibes that the Yonko are more powerful than the Admirals. Maybe not collectively, but if you go one-on-one, I gotta say the Yonko are. There's a reason that even Akainu doesn't go after the Yonko. There's a reason, ladies and gents, a reason. Okay? So, we look at it like that. And so, with Luffy just being Admiral level, maybe, being par with Admiral level, he's got to improve. He's got to improve. His hockey game's got to shoot up. And if you watch Film Z, you know, with Zephyr in his talk, and I think, even though that might not be canon, that was a great representation of where he's at. I genuinely believe that. You know, even though Z was a former Admiral and blah, 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 Z was still going at, you know, still keeping up, going pound for pound with Kizaru. So that wasn't nothing to play with. Okay, that was not nothing to play. That wasn't anything to play with. Luffy has got to step up his game. And Gear 4th and Gear 5th. I thought about this last night before I was actually gonna make this video yesterday, but I was doing stuff. And so it gave me a chance to actually think about what Gear 4th and Gear 5th may look like. Now, we look at Gear 2nd and Gear 3rd, and they enhance his armaments hockey. But we know Luffy has all three forms of hockey. For those who don't know, it's observation hockey, armaments hockey, and Conqueror's King hockey. And if you don't know what that is, do your research. Ain't got time for that explanation. Now, Gear 2nd and Gear 3rd enhances, like I said, it enhances his armaments hockey. Gear 4th maybe will play off of his observation hockey. And Gear 5th, which I don't see, I mean, it makes sense if he has 5 gears. It does, and I'll explain why. Gear 5th, I think, will enhance his Conqueror's King hockey. Okay? Now, why do I say 5 gears makes sense? Well, remember when Luffy, you know, he was going along well and blah, blah, blah. But then the whole Water 7 Ennis Lobby situation happened. And he's like, I've been thinking about this for a while, ever since Aokiji, and I gotta get stronger. And so what does Luffy do? He develops 2 techniques. 2. And he's practically mastered them now, since the time skip. Well, what we come to find out, like I say, especially if you believe Z, which I find Z to be pretty accurate as of the current situation. If you use logic, those gears were enough to do work in Paradise in the first half of the Grand Line. But this is New World, as I continually say. Said it before and I will keep saying it. In the New World, the rule is survival of the fittest. The strong survive, the weak die or get the hell out. Luffy ain't weak, but he's got to raise his game up. And his hockey game has definitely got to improve. So, he's going to be presented with situations where he's going to have to get stronger. And he's going to have to develop new techniques. Now, what those may look like, I'm just going to leave that up to Oda, because I will not even begin, because the possibilities, like, just Luffy's abilities themselves have blown me away. Like, I would have never thought of the stuff Oda thought of. So, what they may look like, I'm not sure. But I can give possible hints if I go along with the observation and Conqueror's King. Now, here's the thing. Observation hockey, we've seen it. Conqueror's King, we've only vaguely seen what it's capable of. With observation hockey, I imagine Luffy, and we know he can hear, he's like Goldie Roger, he can hear sea monsters and everything, blah, blah, blah. And so, I say Gear 4th will allow him some kind of precognizance, like sort of kind of seeing future stuff, which would help against somebody like Admiral Kizaru especially, because Kizaru moves at the speed of light when he wants to, you understand? So, he's the light man, he has the Pika Pika no Mi. So against Kizaru, if he wants to be able to beat Kizaru, he's going to have to, and probably Blackbeard too. And who else, we don't know, maybe Kaido. Kaido probably is freakishly fast and strong. So he's got to be able to sense things at a greater level. For some reason, I see Gear 4th as somehow helping his sensory, like, expanding perception. I don't know how it's going to do. I'll let Oda deal with that. Now with Gear 5th. Gear 5th is some mysterious stuff, man. Gear 5th with Gear 5th, I believe he can become Pirate King. I believe so. Now, like I said in previous videos, especially the Doflamingo War, I believe in order for Luffy to become Pirate King, all the Straw Hats have to have Haki. Just hands down. And all of them got to improve the Haki game. At this point, we only know that Luffy, Monkey D. Luffy, Roronoa Zoro, and Blacklead Sanji have Haki. Now, I think Robin probably has the basic understanding of Haki. I mean, she was with the Revolutionaries, the Revolutionary Army, and with Monkey D. Dragon for 2 years. So, you know, but all the Straw Hats gonna have to have Haki. There's just no. I mean, this is New World, ladies and gents. This is New World. And so, with that being said, Luffy is gonna even have to increase his even more. And you know, once he develops Conqueror's King, and I believe, and here's the thing, Luffy may he may be the special case, because we've seen how he special is. He may relatively master all of them, all of the Haki things, which would make sense if he's going to be Pirate King, which would make sense. You know, Silvers Rarely says the normal person develops one of them, but right now we already see he's pretty damn strong with armaments and Conqueror's King. Observation needs work. So that's why I'm saying Gear 4th, I definitely see the need for another gear with that. But with Conqueror's King, once I believe he developed Conqueror's King, there will be a higher level or a different Luffy. Okay? Kind of dog, where's the comparison? Kind of, I guess I'll just use this comparison. Kind of like Gohan at near the end of DBZ, how he became Mystic Gohan. You know, the awakening of the full powers kind of thing. You know, maybe Luffy won't get to that level. Well, I think Luffy gonna have to up his Conqueror's King Haki if he wants to be able to even face off against red-haired Shanks. Because to me, and I've said this before, Shanks is arguably the most powerful Haki user in the world. I mean, we don't know about Monkey D. Dragon, but I just say arguably. I mean, hell, his Conqueror's King Haki was breaking apart a ship. And he wasn't even really doing anything. He was just walking. The thing here y'all have to remember is Haki is still quite mysterious at this point. We've only been introduced to it really back on Amazon. Like, we've seen it before, but really introduced to it back on Amazon Living. Like, started to get explanations of crap. So, these are just some thoughts. Tell me y'all thoughts. Do you think Luffy will learn some new techniques? Do you think Luffy will be able to master Haki? You know, will Luffy only need Gear 2nd and Gear 3rd? Just tell me your thoughts. I'm open for discussion. Like I said, I'm open for video requests. You know what I want. I'm here for the people, and I want the people to have a voice. Alright, y'all, have a beautiful day. Peace.